Hi everybody, another short video, another unpacking job. I'm going to call this one Double Trouble. I've got two Heljan Class 47s in Railfreight General Grey and Railfreight Grey with the red running board, whatever we call that. I'm going to unbox them and program them into the Z21 and get them to have a run round. Just before we get them out, untouched, here they both are, and they need weathering, I guess. So I'm going to program them both at the same time and get them on as quickly as possible. In another episode I've already done one of these, so all I really now need to do is go to Z21 and duplicate the train that I've already programmed, so I'm going to do that quickly. So here's the Heljan Railfreight Petrol Class 47, which is exactly the same model as these two. So all I'm going to do is duplicate it, and it will appear at the bottom of the list somewhere. There it is. So we've got two now, and I'm going to update that so that it is the loco that we want. I have duplicated the previous Heljan, exactly the same model, just different livery, into both. Now I've now got this Railfreight red, and I get the name right now, Departmental Grey. I think it's quite cool. Anyway, there they are in the Z21, and I put them on the other side of the track this time, over with the other diesels, and there they are. There's the red, what I call the Railfreight red, 47214. And sitting next to me, I think it is very cool actually. I don't have a Departmental grey loco in any of my stock. This is a little bit disorganised over here, but I don't mind. I've got a lovely Class 90 sitting there, and my favourite 37, which is the Avro Vulcan model from Backman. This will be the depot side of the layout once I've figured out what I'm going to do. I'm sure we can do a lot better with the detailing over here, but yeah, for the moment this is where I'm quickly going to demo this. So, as you know, the reason why I use Z21 is because I can use it on my iPad. So, lift the iPad up, bring it over here. Let's fire one of these up. So I'm going to go for the red one first. So now we're going to fire them up. The way you do it, so obviously that's the lights, that's on, that's the horns. I mean, the app is still produced, but the controller isn't produced anymore. But that controller you can still buy second hand. It's relatively easy to set up, and I tell you what, I wouldn't be without it. And in DCC mode, it will also run the Hornby HM7000 trains as well. I should do an article on that one day. But anyway, here we go. Lights on, fire her up. Love it. A bit of 47, it's my favourite loco, always was as a kid. Might as well fire this one up as well. It took a bit of time. Got two 47s now. Sure that okay. I think that's the red one, and that's the grey one, and the horn, the red one, and the horn, that's the grey one. There it goes. I will just pause for a second so I can work out what I'm going to do, because the tracks are blocked in the station, so it might be that we bring them around the other way, and I have to stop them before they go into the backs of the trains that are in the station. But let's just see if the backlights are working. Yeah, look like a WS sound. Well, let's see what happens when we do this. I've never run these before, so here it goes. Right, let's set them. There's something happening. go, I can hear the brakes. That is cool. The red one seems to be a bit faster, which is interesting. Better take the iPad with me. Don't normally film this way round because, well, it's normally always the other way. I've just slowed them down a little bit. First things first, they've avoided a little bit of uneven track around there. It'll be interesting to see what happens when they come down here. I might just have to ceremoniously disconnect them as they come down. One stop anyway. I'll come back about that in a minute. I'm going to pause you. So we've got the back of. I made it round. This grey one, I might have to have a little look at it. It derailed on a corner, but the red one was perfect. So I might just let them go back around to where we started, and then later I'll get some stock on the back and we'll get them to come around properly. We're both on about 10% speed now. They are very, very good. I've got to say, I've got a few Batman versions of the 47 and the up-to-date models, and I have to say these are special. You could do with weathering. This one might have a bit of trouble with that corner, but let's see. The grey one's coming around. Oh no, she's fine. That corner needs sorting out. Look at the grey one. And that's having no trouble now, so maybe it's just a little glitch, maybe a bit of ballast on the track. Better stop that one. Here comes the slow it down. This is quite cool. I've filmed under here before. It's going to come into view in a minute. We'll have some fun. The red one's clocked itself where I wanted it to. And there you go. 2 Heljan Class 47s. Never been used. Out of the box. Programmed into Z21 in less than about a minute. And their first little journey around the Ragstones tracks.